Hi guys, it's Lara. Thank you so much for watching and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm finally doing the video on the gemstones that I put into my water. I get always so many questions about that. Now I always have a few gemstones in my glass jar and that's what I'm drinking basically the entire day. And you guys wanted to know why I do that, what properties do these gemstones have. So I've been doing my research and I found some information that might be helpful for you. So if you want to know more about that, then please keep watching. Now, before we start, I apologize. I might look a little ragged today because I've been fighting some kind of cold for the past few days and I'm still not 100% healthy. I still have a little temperature, my hair is super greasy, and I'm also worried because Hercules is at the vet. They are cleaning his teeth right now, and that always makes me nervous. I'm always afraid he wouldn't wake up because he's already 14, and the light has been driving me nuts for the past like 20 minutes because there is 2 minutes super strong sunlight and the other 2 minutes it's super dark and the camera was going cuckoo, so I had to close the shade next to me, so it's a weird day, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, back to the gemstones. Now, I am an empath, which means I get affected a lot by certain energies. It could be energies around certain people or energies from objects. And I have a very strong gut feeling, which is, by the way, very reliable. And I believe that gemstones have certain properties and I believe that there is a certain energy around them, but I have no scientific proof for that whatsoever. I've been looking, for the sake of this video, for some kind of information on the internet that would either prove it right or wrong. But so far, I found positive information about gemstones only on pages that are selling gemstones, which kind of makes sense because it wouldn't make much sense if they would tell you, well, it doesn't work, but you should buy them anyway. And I found negative energy, no, not negative energy, I found negative information only on some scientific pages. And I haven't found any long-term study whatsoever that would really try to measure these kind of energies and that would work with more people over a long period of time. So there's basically nothing that would prove it either wrong or right. Even though I haven't found any science behind it yet, I still believe that it works. And I think that's the most important thing with pretty much everything in your life. It has been proven numerous times that placebo effect is real. And I like the way it looks because it looks really pretty when you have a few gemstones in your jar. I like how it tastes because the water doesn't taste so stale. And since I believe that it's good for me, then probably exactly for that reason it is good for me. When I was looking for some kind of information in terms of how to prepare your gemstone enriched water, I found an information that says that you are supposed to wash the gemstones under running water and then you're supposed to use a glass jar that has no chemicals in it. It's supposed to be rinsed out properly. So you put the gemstones in, you fill it up with fresh tap water, and then you let it sit for 8 to 12 hours. I read also in several places that you are sometimes supposed to clean the crystals or the gemstones energetically. So either you put them on salt for a few hours or on hematite, and then you can charge them either on clear crystals or in sunlight. So I have to be honest, I don't do this very regularly. I do put my gemstones on salt sometimes and then I charge them in on sunlight, but I usually just rinse them off, make sure that they are clean, and then I use them again. It's probably wrong, but it works for me. And I also never let them sit way too long. I usually put them into my jar, fill it up with water, and then I drink it immediately. So I'm probably not the best example of how to use them, but that's what I do. I made a list of a few gemstones that I personally feel drawn to and of their properties. So over there on my laptop I have their Quartz, which is this white clear gemstone. It's for universal support, it's amplifying energy and intention, and it's supposedly also supporting other crystals. Then I have written down Moonstone because that's my favorite gemstone of all times. I find Moonstone so beautiful. It's for mystery and magic, for connection with the divine feminine and self-knowledge, and it's enhancing intuition. Now, rose quartz is supposedly healing the wounded heart and it's helping to overcome heartbreak, and it's also helping how to learn to trust again. Amethyst is for protection, cleansing, and intuition. Aquamarine or Aquamarine, I never know how to pronounce that, is for compassionate truth, and Jade is for harmony and abundance. You can usually buy these gemstones either separately or as a combo, and it usually always says what the combo is for. For example, like a combination that helps you to focus better or a combination for better skin. Now, if you want to try this out, first of all, I would not suggest to buy anything overly expensive. There are some companies that are selling overpriced bottles with crystals in them. I wouldn't do it, since there is no scientific proof and it might be based just on the placebo effect. I would say save your money. You can buy them for just a few bucks. For example, this basic mix, which is amethyst, rose quartz and quartz. I think you get like 6 stones in total and you pay €9.90 in euros on Amazon Europe. So I wouldn't spend more than that. Like anything between 10 and 20 euros is, in my opinion, all right. But anything beyond that is, in my opinion, not justifiable. And I will link down below a few books that I found and a few combinations that might be interesting for you. And also a few other things that I found on crystals. So you might want to look it up if you want a little bit more information. And that's basically all I have to say about the gemstones. I hope that you're not disappointed, but I don't think that there is some kind of magic behind it. I think it is partially placebo effect, and it might be true that these stones, these gemstones, have certain energies, but there is so far no scientific proof. And as I said, I would not spend too much money on that. I would just, you know, take it with a grain of salt, as they say. But I like it, I love the way it looks, I like the taste, so I personally don't see any reason why not to continue putting stones into my water. I should also mention that I found a list of gemstones that are toxic, that you should never put into your water, so I will list all of these toxic stones down below, so make sure you never use these. And that's it for today, so I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If that was the case, don't forget to give the video a thumb up. If you have any further questions, feel free to write them down below in the comments. And you can also subscribe to my channel if you didn't yet. And I will list and link down below a lot of stuff. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing you with my next video. Bye!